to another exciting episode of Less for More Cooks. Tonight we're going to be making some spicy jambalaya, guys. This is going to be amazing. First we're going to have our prepared chicken. Here, chicken breast, slithered up nicely. We've got our portobello mushrooms for that hearty taste. Our mini bell peppers. Our onions. Our kielbasa, diced up. Some rice. You may have noticed that it's a little wet. I'll tell you about that, a reason why for that in a minute. And also our spicy mixed tomato and peppers. Let's jump right in, guys. Guys, welcome back. So as I was saying in the intro about our rice here, it's a little wet. Tell you why, get the best quality rice and get some of the extra starches and things you don't want going to your gut. You want to pre-rinse your rice. This is a cup and a half. When I did a rice video a month or two ago, I said I pre-made the rice, but today I'm going to show you the step-by-step process I use to be able to make great tasting rice that's cooked through, but also still has that hearty taste. For our meat, we've got our Rufus meat sauce, seasoning, onion powder, jerk curry for the chicken, garlic, cayenne, sea salt, that's going to go on the rice after it's cooked, and black peppercorn in the grinder. Okay guys, so let's do this. So guys, if you haven't made rice before, I'm going to tell you there's a bit of a science to it. So and the science is this: you have to have equal parts rice to equal parts water. So that was a cup and a half of rice to a cup and a half of water. Okay, now you're not going to touch it, you're going to let it sit. We didn't put any special greases, oils, or sprays in here. We're going to let it cook, and we'll set our timer for 5 minutes. Okay, so that's going to cook for 5 minutes. Then after the next set of 5 minutes, we're going to add some more water if necessary and set the timer again for the final set of 5 minutes. So it's a total of 15 minutes for the rice. Okay, and while that's cooking, we're going to be throwing our chicken. We're going to be preparing that separately, of course, guys, because you know chicken needs to be cooked through so it doesn't have bacteria. So we're going to get that done in just a second. Then we're going to throw everything into our big wok here and make our rice and our kielbasa and everything come to life into what we call jambalaya. Alright guys, so while that rice is cooking, we're going to throw in our chicken. Add our meat rub there. Next we're going to add our jerk curry. Okay. Then we're going to add our cayenne. Okay, that's going to really light it up. Okay, just a little bit. And as you can see, I've already added the peppercorn there. You see how lovely that chicken looks? She's loving it, basking in all these seasonings. We're going to start flipping our chicken. You can really start to see that starting to cook there and have the spices seeping into the chicken. Now I like to low cook this, guys, so it's actually on 4. The rice is actually set a little bit higher because I want everything to cook together. And you're probably wondering what's going to go down with the rice. You're going to hold on for a second, like I said, and we're going to have it looking really good. You see our chicken is fully done. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. We're going to take our chicken out. Now with our chicken fully seasoned and set on a cutting board, now what we're going to do is we're going to dice up our chicken just like we did our kielbasa before I made the video. Let's slice that up. We're going to slice this up. Then we're going to add everything into our wok over here, folks. Alright. Here our rice has been steadily cooking. We got 2 minutes left on the clock. That's the last a segment of 5 minutes for a cook. And then what we're going to do is put the lid on it and let it sit for 5 minutes by itself. And it's going to be fully cooked through and ready to take our next step in making our kielbasa. And folks, as you can see here from our chicken, it's well cooked through, but at the same time, we have not lost our moisture in our chicken. That's the benefit of slow cooking. Now guys, to get this extra brownie taste, I gotta tell you guys, this is absolutely delicious. You can make a recipe just from this alone, this seasoned chicken. I put just a little bit of drizzle of Worcestershire sauce, and that is done in pan while it's being cooked, okay? Slow cooked, and it is ready to go. You see all that? That looks really good there. She is ready, folks. Now, folks, as you can see, our rice is all set as well. It is still in its rice state, not mushy, okay? But it's fully cooked through, all right? So now, everything is all set, folks. We're ready to throw it in the pan. And also, again, for the wok here, I placed it on 4, the large element on 4. I'm going to tell you, this oven is very powerful. It gets extremely hot. Like right now in the kitchen, the whole kitchen is just completely, if you can't take the heat, as they say, get out the kitchen. But yeah, it's hot. It's hot. This oven is very good at getting heat, so you don't need a lot. And that's another thing I was going to talk about, folks. If you have an oven that you prefer to do your cooking on, then you want to keep in mind the power of your oven, the wattage. It's just like with the microwave. Well, I don't like to cook a lot with the microwave. I like to do stovetop. It's very important to know the temperature so that you don't end up over or undercooking your food. Okay? You don't want it so good, but then it's dry. But then you don't want it so sweet and juicy, but it's raw and pink. You know, your meats and things like that. So you don't want that. So now we're going to go ahead and throw in our rice. You can really see it starting to cook there. Now folks, one of the things I found that helps me with my rice in order for it not to become hard from frying is to add just a little bit of spray as we're adding our seasonings. Okay, we spray our rice there just a little bit, butter spray. Okay, that also helps it to start frying as well. And then you just rotate it, turning it over. You spray the other side, and then you go ahead and add your seasonings, and you're set to go on that. So let's go ahead and jump into those seasonings. So first we're going to do our garlic. Throw that in there. Listen to it. She likes it. Now folks, check this out. Look at this rice. Look how beautiful it looks, guys. You should be here. You should smell how lit it is from the garlic and the spices that we've added. Now we're going to throw in our fresh onions. We're going to throw everything in here and watch this, the magic happen. Stir in our tomatoes. Listen to that. This is going to absorb back into the rice, help the rice stay nice and hydrated, because you don't want your rice drying out. You don't want to turn it back into where it came from, you know, a bag of dried rice. Now look at that, guys, look at that. You notice the gold effect that has taken place. That is from our Cajun and a little bit of jerk curry. I like to cook with that because there's turmeric in it. Turmeric has anti-inflammatory. It's very good for your body. And I really just enjoy adding those wherever I can slip them into my recipes there. Next we add in our chicken. Look at that. Already, folks. Look at how that's popping. Now folks, one of the things I'll tell you about myself, I like to cook in layers. So I like to season all of my foods separately, all my ingredients separately, if they require it, and then bring them all together, like a meeting of the minds, so to speak, or in this case, recipe ingredients. That way you can really sample all your food ingredients and get an idea for how the final outcome will be. And you can adjust as necessary. Okay. Now we're going to add in our onions, peppers, mushrooms. We're throwing it all in there, folks. And no, we're not going to saute anything, guys. We're not trying to do that on this episode. We want everything to stay hearty. You want that crunchy taste to this jambalaya. And this is really a mixture of various culinary styles. One of the things being the jerk curry. Normally you don't put that in with the jambalaya, but like I said, I like the effect that it brings and the taste it leaves as you're eating. So stirring that up, and folks, I'm gonna stop stirring for a second, just let you take all that in. Just let you look at that. Look at that. It's your nice, clear view here. If you've noticed, my camera has changed a little bit from what I had before. Sorry about the quality of the videos before. All of my food actually looked like this. I upgraded my camera. I'm currently using the Samsung Galaxy Note 8 with the update to it. 9.1 I think it is. And if you'd like me to do a review of my review playlist for the Note 8, I've noticed a few reviews out there. But reasons to buy, not to buy. Another, and in between I found a little silver lining of things that you can do to make it the basic end-all platform for phone usage. If you like, leave a comment down below if you want that. But let's get back to our cooking. Now folks, for the finale, we top it off with our kielbasa. Now I usually buy my kielbasa pre-cooked. Most kielbasa is. So this isn't going to need a lot of preparation. Okay, unlike the chicken. So we're just mixing that in, throwing it in there, and letting everything just come together. It's just a great dish. And like I said, by seasoning all your things separately, then you really get to see the magic happen when then you add everything together. Everything just starts to blend together. And then it reduces the time you have for sitting. Some dishes, they say, well, let it sit and then everything will absorb in. But by pre-cooking, by doing your prep work and having everything already absorbed in segments, then when it comes together, you're ready to throw down and eat, basically. And there you have it, folks. Fresh jambalaya, ready to eat, smoking, sizzling good. Add your favorite beverage there. If you want wine, you can have wine. If you want Heineken, you can throw that in there. Or if you just want to chill with some lemonade, that works too. But that's all for today's segment, folks. Please consider liking and subscribing to my channel, guys. You won't want to miss the other recipes I've got coming up. And check my playlist. You'll see some other things I've got going on there. It definitely helps the channel for those subscriptions, guys. But love you all. Have a great night. Enjoy your dinner. And this is Less for More signing out.